Hi guys, my name is Olive and I am confident 100% of the time. I am confident literally all the time. I've never been insecure. I've never felt the emotion of insecurity. I don't even know what that is. I've never even done that. So I've broken it down into 5 simple, easy steps on how you can feel just as confident as me. Let's go. Are you kidding? That's not how I feel. That's complete bullshit, okay? Did anyone believe that? Like for a second, did like anybody actually believe that? Because nobody feels like that. And anybody who says they're feeling like that is either lying or there's something wrong with them up here and the pendulum's about to swing the other way and they're gonna kill somebody, okay? My name is Olive, if you've never seen me before. I'm a drag queen, I'm 20 years old, and I've had my fair share of issues with confidence and body image and everything like that. So I wanted to make a video talking about confidence because I just have so many thoughts and there's just so much material. There's just so much conversation to be had about confidence. I believe confidence is something that you learn to turn on. It's a skill. It's a behavior that you learn and step into. You choose to step into confidence when it calls for that, you know what I mean? Marilyn Monroe is a great example of this. There's a famous story told by Burt Reynolds. He was in an acting class with Marilyn Monroe and he said that they were walking down the street and he was surprised nobody was recognizing her because she's like one of the biggest movie stars ever, and this was of course like when she was alive, so she was like huge, you know what I mean? It'd be like Ice Spice walking down the street. And nobody was recognizing her. He was like gagged. He was like, "Sis, why is nobody clocking you?" And he was, well, he obviously didn't talk like that. And she was like, "Do you want to see her?" And she just kind of straightened her posture and stepped into her confidence, stepped into herself as Marilyn Monroe, and within a minute, she was surrounded by people who recognized her. So she went from flying completely under the radar to everybody recognizing her because she stepped into her confidence and it became magnetic. She was just walking down the street and it caught somebody's eye. Ooh, that girl has that magnetic confidence. Who, oh my God, that's Marilyn Monroe. You know what I mean? She looked the same both times. It was just now she was magnetic. She had that confidence. She was embodying her confidence and it was magnetic. It was, people were drawn to her. So confidence is something that you learn to switch on. And this is where like faking it till you make it, I think is kind of misconstrued. I think fake it till you make it. I think this is what that means because I don't think you can fake it. I think you have to feel it. I think you have to like really embody it. I was just watching a video, I don't remember who it was, but somebody was saying I couldn't fake it till I made it. I had to feel it. It might have been Lana Del Rey. She was like, I had to feel it. I had to, whoever said this, they were like, I needed to feel whatever it was. I couldn't fake it till I made it. I had to step into it. I had to embody it. I had to align myself with that energy. So I think when people talk about confidence and they say, fake it till you make it, or they say nobody can tell if your confidence is real or not, what they're saying is not to pretend. What they're saying is choose to step into your confidence. And I guess it is a little bit pretending. You do pretend a little bit, but you pretend just the same that you pretend when you're doing anything. You know what I mean? You pretend to be a chef when you're cooking. You're still cooking, you know what I mean? If you are gonna take the route of faking it and like having fake confidence and just kind of like pretending that you're confident and stuff, I think that has to end at some point. I think that has to transition into actually being confident. You know, you fake it till you make it. Now you've made it, now you're confident, you know what I mean? You don't fake it the whole time. I don't think that's really helpful. I don't think that really gets you anywhere. I think it's like delulu. You know what I mean? It's like delulu. Like delulu, you're not actually delusional when you're being delulu and you're saying, I have a $40,000 mansion. Okay, that's not a mansion. I have a $40 million mansion. $40,000 is like an apartment. Hello. These prices in this economy. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't know the first thing about real estate. Check out my mom's real estate YouTube channel. I'm gonna link that below. Anyway, when you're delulu and you're saying, I have the perfect body, I have 1 million followers, I have the money in my bank account, you're not actually being delusional. You are embodying that energy. You're aligning yourself with that energy and not worrying about the current physical reality because you know that you're aligning yourself with it energetically and it's coming to you that way and you don't need to be worried about what you can see. That's delulu. It's the same as faking it till you make it. But I think people like just hear fake it till you make it and they just like think it's just about faking it. But fake confidence, honestly, like fake confidence kind of gives like mean girl. Like fake confidence, like I feel bad about myself so I'm gonna pretend to be confident. A really easy way to do that is to put people down. You know what I mean? Like I knew this girl in high school. Oh my God, this of a You know who the fuck you are. She had fake confidence and she put people down, me and this other girl, and probably other people too. But like, I don't think you should have fake confidence. I think it's okay to like pretend and embody it and step into it and kind of like say, you know what, I'm not feeling too great. I'm gonna pretend that I'm Marilyn Monroe. I'm gonna pretend that I'm Olive Ugly. I'm gonna pretend that I'm RuPaul. I'm gonna pretend and I'm going to feel that vibe. And I think that's actually a really great way to step into confidence, is to pretend you're somebody else. That's something my mom taught me. My mom told me that my mom used to be a lawyer, and she told me that her friend would get so nervous when she would have to present a case to the judge that she would just pretend she was my mom, because my mom is very like gorge, like very like, when my mom was like a lawyer, I'm thinking like in the courtroom, you better believe my mom dominated that courtroom. Mama, you better believe she had the fucking BB pantsuit, the nails, the hair, and the makeup. Where do you think I get it from? You know what I mean? Anyway, this is not a video about how glamorous my mom is. This is a video about confidence. And my mom taught me that. She told me just pretend when you feel like really insecure, like when you're out at a party, or you have to speak in front of an audience, or you need to take a test, or I haven't taken a test in several years. Thank you, school is over. I'm so grateful that I survived. When you like are doing something and you need that confidence boost, you can pretend to be somebody. And that's a really helpful way to do it, I think. I think pretending to be somebody when you need that confidence boost is really good. And I'm not sitting here telling you that you need to get your confidence like this and this and this. I'm not doing that because that's just not helpful. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you need that confidence boost and you need to pretend, I do that just as much as anybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like big picture, you should find it within yourself. That's what I'm saying. I think big picture, you need to find that confidence within yourself, and you need to have that internal self knowing. So let's talk about, what does that look like, right? What does having that confidence within yourself, how do you do that? What even is that? I think true confidence is about knowing your unique energy and your unique perspective, and understanding that you are the only person who has your energy and your perspective and your look and your style and your vibe. You are the only one who is you. Nobody else is you. There's a million other people out there. There are billions of human beings. There is somebody with a better face than you. There is somebody with a better body than you. There is somebody with better clothes than you. There is somebody with more money than you. There's somebody more talented than you. There's nobody like you. That's the thing that you have that nobody else has. That's the thing you can do that nobody else can do. That's what confidence is about. When I walk in a room full of queens and they have better makeup than me, they have better hair than me, their outfits cost more, their nails are better, the way that I can be confident is by knowing none of you bitches are Olive Ugly. None of you bitches are Olive Ugly. Trixie Mattel. Trixie Mattel walking in a room full of queens when she was younger. Girl, who the hell are those other queens? Trixie Mattel's like the second most famous drag queen ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, step into your confidence by knowing your unique energy. And this takes work. I am hesitant to say this is no easy task, because I think that's a little bit self-limiting, because I think it is easy, but it does take work and intention and time to tap into your energy and understand yourself and know yourself. But that kind of work, that's stuff like listening to music that you like, drawing, doing your makeup, experimenting with fashion, watching new shows, learning about subcultures, learning about different philosophies, reading books. That's like finding out who you are and learning yourself. That's the kind of work, taking yourself on a date. That's the work that you do to find yourself. I found my like makeup style, because I switch it up all the time, but I do have like a style. I think there's a running thread through all my makeup. I found that through just doing my makeup all the time, and that got me better at makeup. That definitely helped me actually get better at the skill of doing makeup, but what it also did was help me tap into my perspective and my energy. Because if you tell me do goth baddie makeup and you tell somebody else do goth baddie makeup, it's gonna be different makeups. You know what I mean? There's gonna be similarities, probably a dark lip, dark eye, arched eyebrow, but we're not gonna have the same, you know, she's not gonna look like me, I'm not gonna look like her, because we have different perspectives, and whether her makeup is better than mine or my makeup is better than hers, it doesn't matter, because we're different, right? And we can both be confident because there's room for both of us. There's room for everybody. You don't need to put somebody else down to feel confident in yourself, because there's room for everybody. If You are being authentic to yourself and you're stepping into your power and you're in your energy and your perspective. If you are trying to be like blank and there's somebody else trying to be like blank, one of you is going to do it better and there's not going to be room for both of you. But if you're being yourself and she's being herself, there's room for both of you because you both have your own box that you carved out for yourself. But don't put yourself in a box, but you know what I mean. Girl, this third cup of coffee at 3:56 on a Saturday after that new moon yesterday in Cancer is really hitting me. Okay, let me tell you what. So, don't try to be like somebody else in terms of like trying not to be yourself. But of course, if you need a confidence boost, you can pretend to be somebody for a minute. That's totally a very healthy way to step into your confidence, I believe, because you do learn who you are through imitating others. Like, for example, I was Donatella Versace for Halloween, and when I was like in that Donatella look, I felt so fucking elegant and glamorous and confident. And like, even now, like with these earrings and like this hair and like the way I'm holding myself, I still like have remnants of Donatella Versace. Is it annoying that I'm saying it like that? I learned something very valuable about myself by being Donatella for Halloween, which is that I like to feel elegant and glamorous and gorgeous and sleek and feminine and cat-like. I like to feel the way that I felt when I was pretending to be Donatella Versace, because it was Halloween and I was in a Donatella Versace look, but really I was tapping into myself and my energy and my style, because she probably wouldn't wear what I wear. I think being Donatella Versace really taught me a lot about myself, so it's totally healthy and normal and good to learn who you are and your perspective through imitating others, because you're not gonna ever be like them because they're the only person who could be like them. You're gonna be like you. You're gonna be meeting yourself in the middle of you and them, because I'm not gonna go around every day wearing a long blonde wig and gold everything. Well, I actually do that all the time, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go around all the time being like Donatella Versace. I'm gonna keep with me the feeling I felt when I was her and walk through my life like that. I don't even know if I'm making sense. I'm like too caffeinated. I really need to like not like drink that coffee anymore. So let's talk about some actual things you can do in your life, some habits, routines that can help you feel confident, because nothing in your life happens by mistake. This is something that I'm coming to terms with right now, and I'm not preaching this. I'm like saying that I'm learning this. Everything in your life you've created. Life is your creation. You are in the driver's seat 100% of the time. No matter what the road looks like, you're the one steering the car. You know what I mean? Unless you're like being abused or something. That's not what I'm talking about though. So I'm coming to terms with the fact myself that everything is made through like a condition that you set up. You set up the environments for things to occur within, right? So a very obvious and maybe not very exciting piece of advice on how to step into your confidence is just to take care of yourself, to take care of your body and your mind and your soul. I don't know if you guys believe in like spirituality and stuff like that, but I definitely believe there's like the body, the mind, and the soul. So you need to take care of yourself, your physical, your mental, and your spiritual health. That's like a circumstance that you set up that allows for confidence to take over. And it's not about get your ass in the gym, get your diet right, you need to get that flat stomach for summer. It's not about that. It's about, I'm gonna make sure I have the vitamins I need. I'm gonna make sure that I'm moving my body because it wants to move. I'm gonna make sure that I am sitting and meditating and sitting with my thoughts because I need to tap into what I'm thinking. That's what it's about. It's not about wake up at 6 a.m., go to the gym, meditate for 10 minutes, fucking get your shit on the go, like be done with work by 2, like, you know, it's not about that. It's really not about that. It's about taking care of yourself like you are a baby and you are your mama. You are both your baby and your mama. No, you are your grandmama this baby. Shout out if you know that video.
If you're a mama and you ain't got your baby and your mama got your baby, then you're not the mama. Your grandmama's the baby.
You are both the baby and the mother. You have to take care of yourself and nurture yourself and be nurtured by yourself. So Just make sure you're eating your fruits and vegetables. Exercise is good. Exercise feels good. We have been conditioned to not want to exercise and to not want to eat well because we say healthy food tastes gross and exercise sucks. That's not true. That's not true. Healthy food is yummy. Exercise feels good. That's the facts. We have just been conditioned to be used to the taste of Doritos and Sour Patch Kids and the feeling of sitting playing video games. We're used to that. We're not used to eating healthy foods and exercising, so it feels weird and it feels out of balance and it feels like not the vibes, but it's actually fun. Exercise is fun. Find a way to exercise that's fun. Put on some fucking music, go take a class, dance it out, go on a walk, go on a hike. It's fun. Like there are certain little exercises I do that I like to do. Like I like doing them because it's fun and it makes my body feel good. If I'm feeling like really just awful and horrible, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move my body and I'm gonna sweat and I'm gonna clear those blockages. If I'm feeling stuck, I'm gonna stretch. If I'm feeling slow and sluggish, I'm gonna go on a nice long walk. If I'm feeling fatigued and weak, maybe I'm gonna rest and eat some really healthy, good foods. You know what I mean? It's about nourishing yourself, taking care of yourself. It's not this like rat race to the perfect porn body. That's not what it's about. That's why people hate exercise and diet, because they think of it as this constant struggle and this constant go, 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 go. It's not that. It's not that. That's not life. That's not joy. That's not taking care of yourself. That's really not. That's really, really not. So that's a really great way to feel confident, is to take care of yourself and your mind and your body and your spirituality. And taking care of your spirituality can literally just be sitting there for 5 minutes with no thoughts. It's okay if it's boring. It's okay. It's okay to be bored. Taking care of yourself spiritually can be lighting a candle and setting an intention, making some moon water under the full moon, taking a nice bath, connecting with nature. These are all things that nourish your soul. So I do think it's important to take care of your soul, because that allows for confidence to kind of just take over. So that's kind of the majority of my thoughts on confidence. I do have to get going right now. I'm going to a concert. I'm going to a Blink-182 concert. I've never listened to Blink-182 a day in my life, but my friend gets to go because he's gonna make like videos about it. Like he has to post on social media about it. And he gets to go for free, and he was like, do you want to come? And I was like, yes, I would love to come. So I am going to a Blink-182 concert, and we're about to get going. He's on the way, so I do have to get my ass up and brush my teeth because this coffee breath is crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video about confidence. I'll see you guys on Monday with a new video. Also, follow me on TikTok. I've been going crazy on TikTok lately, so definitely you're missing out if you're not following me on TikTok. If you're not following me on TikTok, you're only getting half the story. So until next time, I love you guys. Bye!